Welcome to the Team Adelaide Site Visit Training Module. Thank you so much for joining Team Adelaide and volunteering your time to help us connect with our Girls on the Run and Heart and Soul sites this season. In case you didn't know, Adelaide is the name of one of the girls who was part of the first Girls on the Run team in 1996 in Charlotte, North Carolina, where Girls on the Run first started. As we seek authenticity and quality in our programs, we wanted to name this team of site visit helpers appropriately, and we feel Team Adelaide captures this. This overview will familiarize you with the key aspects of our program and the Girls on the Run experience we so desire, as well as the site visit process and expectations. The training objectives include providing an overview of the Girls on the Run program structure, curriculum, and delivery, discussing site visit purpose and guidelines, and understanding the site visit form and day of visit expectations. There are several accompanying handouts that we will reference as part of the training, so it would be helpful to keep these handouts handy. There are several purposes of site visits: to ensure participant safety, to ensure program efficacy, to connect and foster relationship building with volunteer coaches, and to provide an opportunity for sharing feedback with Girls on the Run St. Louis.
Site visits typically take place between the 3rd and 7th weeks of practice. They are completed by program coordinators, other Girls on the Run staff, and trained volunteers like yourselves. Once you have signed up for your site visits through the Sign Up Genius link provided in your email, a Girls on the Run staff member will connect you to the coaches at your selected sites. The site visits are a two-part process. First, you will go to the visit and actually complete the site visit and participate in the practice with the coaches and the girls. The second part of the process is submitting the site visit form. It is important to complete this right after the visit so what you have observed and mentally noted is fresh in your mind. Submitting the online site visit form within 3 days of the site visit is also extremely important. This way, the program coordinator and any other Girls on the Run staff can give timely feedback to the coaches at the site to reassure the coaches and to address any issues happening at the site. Here's a screenshot of our new online site visit form, pictured. It is our tool for assessing a site's strengths, challenges, and areas of growth. It's also a valuable way to obtain feedback. You received the link to this form in the same email as this training module. This form was created in order for Girls on the Run St. Louis to assess sites' adherence to the Girls on the Run quality program structure and experience, highlight best practices at the sites, and address any challenges teams may be encountering. You have also received a PDF version of this form for you, in case you would like to familiarize yourself with it before your site visit. Please read through the online or PDF version of this form so that you know what kind of information you should be taking note of at practice. We encourage you to participate in the practice and fill out the form once the practice has concluded. It is best to complete the form right after the site visit when thoughts and observations you've made are fresh in your mind. Submit the form online within 3 days of your visit.
Tips for the actual visit. Arrive 10 to 15 minutes before the practice so that you can acquaint yourself with the site, check in with the school, and introduce yourself to the coaches. Have the coaches introduce you at the beginning of practice. Participate. Sit down in the circle and engage in the processing and discussion. Do the activities, walk and run alongside the girls. Take some photos. Action shots during the activities and workout, or even a team photo, are great. You may want to let the coaches know that you will be taking pictures just so that they are aware. Please send the photos along with the completed site visit form to the program coordinator with whom you have been in contact.
These are the elements and the skills we shared with coaches during the Girls on the Run National Coach Training. We want you to understand our expectations of coaches and of the Girls on the Run and Heart and Soul program's experiences. These elements are what we are hoping you are looking for while you are on your visits. They include BPM, which stands for Building Positive Relationships, Positive Inclusive Environment, which also includes behavior management, Mastery Climate, as well as the facilitation of activities during the practice. These expectations also correlate with the questions asked on the site visit form. We will discuss these concepts in the next few slides.
Here is how we build relationships, Girls on the Run style. The coach-to-girl relationship is not meant to be in the role of a parent or a teacher, rather as a star coach. Look for authentic and strong relationships. The girls on the team are unique, so relationships between coaches and girls will look slightly different. Look for these connections at times where coaches are moving with the girls, for instance, when everyone is running. The coaches can help foster girl-to-girl relationships by being observant of girls' interactions with one another and by creating opportunities to connect. It is important for our coaches to foster a space where girls feel safe and included. Here are the ways in which coaches can create a positive, inclusive environment. Creating structure so girls will know what to expect each day. Positive and safe interactions with girls. The coach's words and actions send a strong message. At Girls on the Run, it is important to use gender-inclusive language. We also work to avoid assumptions and acknowledge girls' contributions and encourage leadership. Finally, the closing ritual is an important tool to end the day in a positive way. In addition, behavior management is a key aspect in helping to foster a positive, inclusive environment. Here are the strategies we've equipped our coaches with to address behavior more explicitly to ensure that all girls feel safe and heard. Proximity. Coaches should spread out amongst the group to help girls remain focused and on task. Look. Acknowledging non-desirable behavior in a discreet manner. A simple look can help refocus girls. Praise. Coaches should praise girls throughout the season for what they're doing right. If girls are off task, they can be redirected by making a positive example of girls who are following the team expectations. Success can be defined in different ways. At Girls on the Run, coaches create a mastery climate where success is defined by learning, effort, and personal improvement. Mastery Climate celebrates every girl's individual growth. It helps girls to experience less anxiety, allows them to more easily learn new skills, and motivates them to work towards their goals. The focuses of a Mastery Climate include effort rather than results, personal improvement rather than competition, and learning skills rather than perfection. A way to offer feedback in a Mastery Climate is through what we call TLC praise. Tell it, say what you saw, label it, explain why it was great, celebrate it, offer praise. Lessons and activities are a pivotal part of the program, and it is important that they are facilitated well. Facilitation is comprised of 3 areas: framing, observing, and processing. Framing. This means setting up the activity so that the girls understand the instructions and are able to complete the activity. Observing. This means the coaches are actively engaged with the girls in observing what is going on throughout the practice to make the processing experience more meaningful. Processing. This means helping girls to make sense of the activities they completed and helping them to make connections. This requires coaches to use active listening skills, synthesize information, and make connections.
Here's a quick recap of what we just covered. First, watch the online training module, which you are getting to the end of right now. Then select sites to visit on the Sign Up Genius from the link provided in the email from Lisa Mulligan. Confirm your site visits with the program coordinator, and once they email you and connect you with the coaches. Review the site visit form, which is online and in paper form attached to the email from Lisa. Go on and visit your sites, and then within 3 days, submit the site visit form online.
This concludes our site visit overview training. We hope you feel better equipped in conducting site visits. We are so grateful for you and your help with visiting sites this season. We could not do it without you. Thank you for your time and attention. This seems like the perfect time to give you an Energy Award.